Hey guys, it's ChessMasterStream. Today I'm gonna play 5-minute blitz game, so let's see how it goes. Looking for opponent. So it's a king's pawn opening. Let's start with the Sicilian defense. So strongest defense against e4. So let's take. This time I'm gonna play the open Sicilian. Oh wow, they decided to take. That wasn't the best. So I have some options now. Probably gonna fianchetto the bishop. So it's gonna be on a nice and strong diagonal. They're coming in for my weak f-pawn now. They need bishop out, so they do that. I have a couple moves how to deal with it. Thinking about just knight out. Not a big deal here. Now castles. I'm gonna take back with a pawn in case they take out my knight. So they decided not to. Probably a wise decision from their side. So let's kick that queen away. It's a little bit annoying, so we'll see where she wants to go. Okay, not too far away, huh? I'm gonna add extra defense to the bishop. As you can see, I'm trying not to commit any pawns on a further attacks, so I'm just trying to stay flexible. So I would like to get rid of their light square bishop, so I'm gonna pre-move the move. Also gonna check out settings because something. So right button, draw arrows and highlights. Yes, save. So now I can do all kinds of thingy. Yes, finally. So I was looking for this for quite a while now. So how could we proceed? Possibly hit that queen, a rook here. Maybe rook move first, so they have to react now. Whenever they react, I can get another free move. So wow. Okay. Well, that's something. Let's eat this. Okay. So I think they messed up a little bit. So now I'm on both of his pawns. Can take this guy and then also be on the bishop. So let's double up on open file. I'm looking to put the bishop on e5 to hit that queen. They wouldn't really have a lot of squares to go. Alright. Trading down a little bit. I also can insert the check. But right now there is no reason for that. So I have to be careful because after takes, the queen can come in and fork the king and any piece over here. So maybe I should prepare for that. So what about this? So that queen is now in a little tricky position. Coming down from behind, huh? That's how you like it, Okay. Maybe I can just come down here. If I sack the bishop, they take back. I can check and chop this guy down. So that would be a nice sequence. Also looking forward to play a5 and push that a pawn up. alright. At this point, I'm happy to trade down since we are up 2 pawns. So it shouldn't be too hard to finish them. I can even play this, right? So everything's defended. Rook defends the pawn, queen defends the pawn, bishop defends pawn, and also the rook. So my pieces are well organized. So what I would like to do now, actually, I'd like to trade queens. Alright. Let's keep pushing. So just like that, huh? You think you can hurt me? I'm gonna give you a check. So you have to deal with that. I'm gonna mate you now. Checkmate, boy. Yeah, that's right. That's how I do things. Check with the rook, check with the queen. So bishop has to go back. That's a good thing for us. So a lot of their pieces now are pinned, so I'm gonna do this. Well, I'm losing this pawn. Also they will checkmate now. Checkmate me pretty quickly, so how to deal with this? Run with the king, they check and mate, checkmate. Wow, that's not cool. That is really bad, so I'm gonna try to play for some tricks. So gave up some material in order to survive. And can I checkmate? I know I can pick up this pawn now. That would simplify things. But I would like to checkmate. Oh boy. Got that checkmate in the end. Wow. Oh, sorry guys for lack of comments, but this is what happens in a 5-minute blitz games. So let's check out where did I go wrong and where they go wrong. So still in defense, all casual moves. Well, this is not the best, but it's playable, especially at this rating level. So I think this far everything is okay. Maybe some premature bishop moves happened. So at this point I also had other options. So what I wanted to place the knight on h5 to get rid of the queen, and not many squares for the first lady. So maybe here or somewhere back. But okay, I decided to hit that pawn, took it, and at this point they had a really nice calculation over here, but they forgot some things, that I can also do the bishop move, and then the rook is not actually attacking the pawn anymore. So after all this sequence, I could just grab this pawn and attack bishop, but they would go down to b2, b7, my apologies, with the rook. And I don't want them to invade my 7th rank, so I decided not to grab the material this time, already up a pawn, so double the rooks. They trade down, which I think was a mistake. So over here, let's say if I do random move with the queen, bishop takes bishop, king takes back, then this happens, check with picking up the rook, so I was a little worried about that, so I immediately moved the rook on the light square, also hitting the bishop. So bishop retreats, I'm hitting the queen, queen runs, so I defend the back rank, also keeping an eye on this guy, so there is no queen takes. Idea was to chop this guy, and after they take back, I can give them check with the queen and pick up the bishop. So yeah, would be up a pawn over there, so would be like 3 pawns for me, but okay, I have 2 pawns up, so now I'm offering a dark square bishop exchange. They accept, and now this check happens. I just block. I see a lot of arrows for no reason, I don't know why. So now pushing the a pawn for a queen. So over here I think I messed up. I think I should just consolidate and defend everything a little bit better. Maybe try to somehow offer that queen's trade. If I can get queens off the board with +2, this isolated passed pawn, I could just queen it in 4 moves. So they would have to give up a rook for a pawn, and that would be easily winning game for us. So over here I think I messed up a little bit allowing this sequence, so maybe not king f8 but king g8 would be better, or simply just bishop retreats in case they take the pawn. I can still take back somehow. Okay, yeah, this was my mistake, lost a pawn. So I had to get out of the situation. I gave a lot of checks, because if I give them free move, they take this guy, and then it's check and checkmate here after I move. So pawn is reinforcing these squares. So I made a bishop move to defend this guy, but didn't defend the f pawn. So now a lot of trouble for me, so my last try was to sacrifice the rook for a bishop, so exchange sacrifice in order to survive longer. So check, another check, king moves up, one more check, king over here and check. Now I have options. Now after king moves, well, rook moves, sorry, I can take this pawn, be equal in material, and I give them this pawn, so there will, oh no, I wouldn't, because I would defend it, but it would be equal game in material. Also I would have passed pawn over here, 2 connected passers, but this would be still tricky to play, so I decided not to give them time. I kept on with the checks, so check, another check, another check, picked up oh no, I didn't pick up the pawn because I wanted to pick it up in the game. I thought about it, but the issue is, you know, the queen defends. So, and right now king has only legal move, after that pawn up, and then there is only one move, right? And defended, queen defends, so everything here. Oh, this not bishop defends. So yeah, king from here can run only on c4, and that's a checkmate over here. So I saw over here, I immediately saw it that it's gonna be checkmate. So boom, mate in 2. So queen is taking out all the light squares around king, and pawn takes care of the dark squares. So this is just beautiful. Well, we got a little bit lucky with that exchange sacrifice. Other than that, I think it was a great game played from both sides. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to press that bell button so you could get notifications whenever I upload new chess game or chess puzzles. Sometimes I do. And yeah, I hope you were able to learn something new, and see you at the next video.